I'm at the campground here in Lakewood. It's a campground in Gonzales, and they had a small park here in the campground, so I came over here and metal detected a moment ago, and this is what I found: some nickels, dimes, quarters, and pennies. And I got a piece of flint rock so I can make fire with my steel.
Well, good morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's cold this morning. There's no mosquitoes. Had a great night. Just a great evening. Got up at 4 o'clock this morning and about ready to start my day. So I've got some cooking going on, and then we'll begin metal detecting at first light.
Well, good morning. This is a beautiful day. I was metal detecting yesterday in the park over by the little playground area and around the volleyball court. I only got half of the court done when I ran out of daylight. So this morning I was up at 4, I had my breakfast, and I got back out just as soon as I got some daylight to see the dials on my metal detector. And let me just show you what I found. These are the coins that I found yesterday over by the little park and also by the volleyball court. Got quite a few coins, quite a few quarters. I was just really surprised at the number of quarters that I found in the ground, and it just means people lose all their quarters. Gee, a lot of dimes, just a few nickels, and mostly pennies. And then I found a piece of flint. I can start a fire with that. So that's a pretty good collection. I haven't counted them yet, but I will. Quite a few coins. And I'm talking about just a small area of the park that I have covered, and this is a huge park. So this morning when I got up, I finished the other half of the volleyball court, and there I found quite a few coins. I found a lead sinker, found a button, old button, and so when I left the volleyball court, I was just metal detecting on the way back to my camp, and between a tree I found a quarter, a dime, and a penny, just within 3 feet of each other. And so I just came back over to my table because I just got, it's not I'm tired of it, it's just that I've done it enough this morning. I'll save a little bit and come back out later. I'm gonna do something else right now. I'm on my way to Salt Lake this morning. It's over by I-10 and Highway 80. There's a 40-acre lake there that my brother Michael has been leasing for many years. So I'm going to go over there and see about the dewberries. I understand they should be ripe about now. So we'll just go and see what there is to offer over there. Well, I had a surprise early this morning. I got a phone call from Jonathan, and he wanted to come out here and camp tonight with me, so he's on his way. He's bringing a hammock because I want to try out the hammock, and we'll set it up late tonight when he gets here. But he's probably 2.5 hours away right now, so I'm going to go ahead and start the fire here shortly. And tonight I'm going to choose to start it with the ferro rod and just strike some sparks into the little bird nest that I'm making. I'll show you. I stopped on the way in on a county road. I had seen they had cut the grass and it had dried up enough to where I brought some back so I can make my bird nest. I bent some around in the form of a nest. Here's my pocket. And to tie it together to hold it, I got a long sprig of St. Augustine grass and just tied it in a bundle so I can have both hands free when I start striking the ferro rod. I'm going to take some of the dandelions that I had gotten earlier from the lake and squeeze them into a ball. Don't want to lose any of them. And put them down inside my nest so that they should catch on fire from a spark very easily. Put a few more in there. Now I'm ready to put a spark in there. Well, Jonathan finally showed up
Yes,
after
I
about
did.
7 hours.
Traffic, yes.
Traffic. But we got a nice fire going. Goodness.
Yes,
Looks like a smelting furnace.
it is quite warm.
Quite warm.
Yes.
Well, tonight's going to be a first. Well, there's a couple of firsts. This is the first time you and I have been, we're not going to sleep together, but
Camping.
we're camping.
Right.
Yeah. He'll sleep in the tent, and he brought a
Hammock.
hammock.
It's called a Hennessy hammock.
And it's strung up between two trees, and I've never been in one before, but I'm going to sleep in one tonight. That's a first.
I think he's going to be hooked on it.
I think I will. Well,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it.
That's right.
Good night. Well, good morning. It's a beautiful day, great weather. Couldn't ask for anything better. Hearing the birds singing, and a lot of Cub Scouts out here, so they just started getting up this morning, making a little bit of noise, but it's good to hear them.
Well, as you can see, I've got a hammock stretched between two trees back there, and that's where I slept last night. I've never slept in a hammock before, but I really like it. I think that's going to be part of what I do now on my camping trips. It was so comfortable, and I slept longer than I thought I was going to sleep this morning, but I had a good night's rest. Well, Jonathan is still up in the tent. He's still asleep. I've already made myself some coffee, and I'm just going to enjoy the morning until he wakes up, and then we'll see what we're going to do.
Hello everybody, we're videoing this clip.
Our trip has come to an end. He's in his truck and I'm in mine.
Woo!
He's going back to League City, and I've got to go back to Houston and work for the
Yep.
week, and then see where I'll go next week.
That's right.
But it's been a great time, John.
One day at a time.
I want to thank you for coming.
I've enjoyed it. Look forward to the next time.
That's my baby
And he's
boy.
gonna have a hammock then,
I know.
because he's hooked.
Well, happy
Hooked on a hammock.
trails. Happy trails.
Yes, sir.
Until next time,
Till we meet again.
God bless you.